Hey guys, I'm back for another video and welcome to my game. And this is update number 5. And it's been a while since I've done one of these. Of course, it's been a month. And this is probably one of the least exciting updates as far as new features go, because I basically rewrote the entire game in a more efficient way. And the frame rate's not so good right now because I'm playing at a pretty high frame rate while recording, and of course the DirectX update is going to come very soon in a couple months, so then this game will be performing perfectly at all times. So the few things I did end up adding were one of them was a command, so let's do /bind key. So then the way bind key works is you type in, of course, bind key, and then you put the key, so let's put O, and then we put a command. So let's do /instigate. So what that does is every time... Ooh, I just opened a bunch of stuff. That's very weird. So anyway, every time I press O, now it instigates them. As you can see there, and it's a little scary. No, don't you do that. Oh, and I'll explain that feature later. Okay, so let's do another one. Let's do /bind key. And then we're going to do U with /calm. And there's a debug feature that was part of the game that I forgot to get rid of, and it puts a bunch of message boxes on the screen. Okay, so as you can see, this guy's chasing me relentlessly, and as soon as I press U, whoop, I actually went, oh, what is that guy doing all the way out there? What the flip? Okay, /TP. NPC : what's that guy's name? I think it's Bill. And then we're gonna teleport him to 3030 in the lobby. There we go. Now he's here. You stop chasing me. See, that worked. The bind key worked. So now if I press O, they're all annoyed at me again. They don't care. So that's the /bind key feature. And actually, a funny thing that you can do with this. This is a complicated command, but let's do it. /bind key. Let's do H with /create NPC. And we're going to put him in the lobby. And we're going to put him at 3030. And we're going to use the skin for, let's say, Bill. And we're going to name him Test. So every single time that I press H... Windows key. What's going on here? Boom. It spawns a guy. Boom. Let's spawn another one. And another one. And another one. Ah! I can spam the command. And as you can see, the game is not performing very well because I'm spamming it. But the second I let go, look at that. They're all actually not lagging me that bad. I'm still at 40 frames a second, which using a limited... method of graphics like this is actually very, very impressive. And as you can see, they all have hit detection, albeit very glitchy hit detection, because sometimes they don't even work. But of course, it's to be fixed. All the changes were made so that I can do multiplayer, which is in the works. So I'm thinking maybe next update or the update after I'll have that. But yeah, this is what it looks like when there's a bazillion NPCs on the map. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I'm trapped. Help. /scare. Get the heck away from me. Of course, these guys are all stuck. Now. Okay, fine. /TP 3030. Boom. Nope, I broke it. Okay, I'm back in a lower resolution because I feel like it. Okay, so the next feature, as you already saw earlier, if I were to do /instigate and had this guy chase me around, oh my goodness, there's no way okay. I glitched past him, and as you can see, he cannot get to me, and you're probably like, what, why? Well, if I go into the map editor, now there's a new type of barrier. And it's green. It's called the NPC Barrier. Now what these do is it prevents NPCs from passing, but players can pass right on through. So they're used for situations like, well, if there's a door there and you don't want an NPC to block the door, because that'd be stupid, you put an NPC barrier there, and they can't get there. And on areas like stairs, like tight corners where you just don't want an NPC to go, then it will do that. Now, what I'm thinking is that if they're instigated, they can run through NPC barriers. But when they're idle, or if they're scared or whatever, they can't. Well, maybe if they're scared, they should be able to because they just run through. So it's just basically a way of making the game more playable, because you don't want an NPC to just sit in the door, because that'd be kind of stupid, to be honest. And it actually takes advantage of my new ID system. So if I were to do /use object and then /give 0.1, that's what these are. 0.0 is the regular barrier, and 0.1 is an NPC barrier. Now, I might have a new one, like 0.2, which would be a barrier for, like, I don't know, projectiles, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea, because this game is still in progress, and it's kind of funny, because these guys are actually, like, frozen in place. But, yeah, so that's the NPC barrier. So now for the next feature, which is not a feature, which is actually just me remaking something and breaking it, which is kind of funny. Alright, so let's do /com to get this guy off my back. And when I pause the game, as you can see, a little test button appears. Now you're like, Brandon, this is worse than before, because there's only one button now, and it didn't do what you wanted it to do. Well, the thing is, before I was using picture boxes, which anyone that uses VB would know, it's very, very inefficient to use picture boxes. And these here are, they're included in the game. They're like, I created a button, basically. I made my own button instead of having a picture box. It's really complicated, guys. It's hard to describe it to a bunch of people that haven't used the system before, but I completely remade the menu system, let's just say that, and it's a lot quicker too. So another thing you probably noticed is a much faster load time between areas. And I am quick saving, so I could have an option to disable quick save, and it will literally be instant. I can't show that off now because I hard-coded it to quick save every time, but I'll have an option later, and we can do that. Alright, so I believe that there is one more feature, and it's quite a big one. I just fixed it to work today to be presentable to you guys. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to record the entire monitor. And there you go. So that's the game. So what I'm going to do is didn't mean to do that. I'm going to enable a very, very early stage of something that's really cool. Okay, so now when we boot the game up, it's probably going to be quite difficult for you to read it, but I'm going to read it aloud to you. Welcome to my game. Please enter your name to load from your save file, or start new if you do not have a save. So I have a save, and it's called ThirtyVirus. Because, of course, that's my YouTube channel. Boom. What world would you want to play in? Save is the default. So I'm going to go save, because that's the only save I have so far. So, boom. So, as you can see, it boots up my save as ThirtyVirus. So, what I'm going to do is I actually added a command for saving the game. So, save game, and then where to save it would be save. Save is the name of the world. So it kind of works like Minecraft, how there's worlds, and I know this is very small for you guys, but just listen to what I'm saying, it helps. Okay, so now, if I exit the game and go back, let's put in a different name. Let's put in Bob. I actually have a character named Bob, so if I were to go in here, boom. Alright, let's play save. So where's Bob? He's a different player, and as you can see, he's red. I'm playing as a red person, and as you can see, I was in a different location. And my inventory, take note, I've got 80 keys, I've got 64 coins, and 41 bombs. So if we were to load the save back as ThirtyVirus, we can check and make sure that the locations are different. So ThirtyVirus. There we go, and then save. And then, boom, I'm in a different place, different inventory, different amounts. It's a different character, of course. So it works very similar to like a Minecraft server, how you can have different players logging into the same world. They have separate inventory, separate locations, and they share a world. So the point of this is I'm getting multiplayer to work, and that seemed to be the easiest way to organize everything. because just having it saved separately on both devices is just something that boggles my mind. Like, how the heck can you do that? So I'm just going to do what Minecraft did and have a host and then have it so they process everything and just have the characters roaming around. And when they're done doing their stuff, it saves into the server. So that's the way multiplayer is going to work. But not yet. It's not a thing yet, so don't get excited just yet. But yeah, so that's the very beginnings of multiplayer. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys liked it. And as you can see, I spawned in a bajillion of these guys. So let's do /scare. And oh my goodness, you're all running away from me like little babies. Now if I do /instigate. Oh no, they're coming! Oh no! Oh, dead. And then I do /scare again. And then I do /freeze. And now you're all stuck. So that's it. As I already said, now make sure to leave a like down below if you enjoyed. And they are out of the map. That's freaking hilarious. It's still broken. So, of course, this multiplayer update severely damaged most of the existing systems. And I'm still working very hard to fix them. So, yeah, give me some time. Of course, this was a very unstable version of the game that I'm showing off to you because I had no other choice. This is the only one I've got. So, that's it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.